Hey Maker, I am your digital marketing coach, Tori, and today I want to talk to you about a very simple thing that is very key to getting your customers into your world, whether that's exchanging an email or purchasing your service or your class or your pattern, and that is a landing page. Now, a landing page, that is the biggest question I get. Like, what is a landing page, right? We hear the term landing page, we hear the term sales page. What is the difference between a landing page and a sales page? Do I even have landing pages? Those are the questions I get a lot from my clients who are my digital marketing coaching program or the DMMC, which if you need help on this concept, if you want help building out these landing pages, I have a free 30-minute call. We could jump in a call and we could talk about your goals. We could talk about your immediate questions like, what is a landing page? Are these landing pages? And then we can decide if it's a good fit for you if you want to continue with the coaching program. So, anyway, what is a landing page? So, a landing page is a page on a website, typically. It can also be a page built out in an email service provider. Now, this isn't like Gmail or Yahoo. It's like MailerLite, MailChimp, Flowdesk, Kit, those kind of emails, the bulk email services where you can email out like a newsletter, your funnels, those kind of emails. So a landing page is one page dedicated to one thing. Now, the big difference when you're talking to marketers about landing pages versus sales pages is a landing page provides information and sometimes has a sign up. A sales page is when you're selling something. It's typically longer, it's more detailed, it answers a lot more questions, and it gives them a place to purchase. So those are the two differences between a landing page and a sales page. A landing page, I would not consider your like homepage to be a landing page exactly because it typically is more of a menu of services where they click on something to go to a landing page where you have one page dedicated to one thing. Okay, so why would you even need a landing page? So one thing is if you have a page that offers several things, it gives your customer too many choices. It also tends to be very long if you have more than one offer that you're trying to get your customer to either purchase or sign up for. One of the most popular ways to use a landing page within the maker industry, within the quilting industry, that's what I mainly help quilters at this point, is to have your lead magnet on one page, your classes on another. Now, this one is a little bit shaky because you can have one class on one page, on each page. Like every class has its own landing page. You can do it that way, but many websites tend to have them stacked, right? So it shows all the classes you have to offer. So I wouldn't consider that a landing page. I would consider that more like, again, a menu of choices, and then they could choose. And then when they go into the description for the class, that is more of your landing page, which is a bit restricted if you're using certain platforms. So why would you need a landing page? It's because if, again, you're giving your customer too many choices, they typically don't make a choice, right? So you want one offer on one page and they don't get distracted. They get to focus on, do I want this? And it helps them make the decision as they read through the page, as they see your offer and the language you're using, if they want what you're offering. That is a landing page. Typically, again, it's for a lead magnet is a great way to use a landing page. Getting a free call is a great way to use a landing page. Again, these are more shorter pages. They like straight to the point. This is what it's for. This is how you can get it and sign up here. It's very straightforward. A sales page is typically longer. You have more detail. So you're answering objections. You're talking about pricing. You are going into more detail, maybe about who you are. And then it actually gives them a place to purchase. So, do you even have landing pages? So, some websites, like I mentioned earlier, especially with things like classes, if you're teaching on a platform like WordPress, it will list all of your classes. So, if you have multiple classes and you're trying to funnel your your future students to these pages that have so many classes on them, your student will get overwhelmed and they don't know where to start. If you only have if you have one class on one page, it's much easier for them to decide yes or no. So When you are thinking about landing page for a certain class, send them to the landing page just for that class. And that is going to be your landing page. It can also be termed as a sales page, right? Just like a page in a shop. So if you're a pattern designer and you're selling patterns, your landing page can be, you can do a page for one pattern. That can be really helpful for a launch to keep them focused on one pattern, but you can also use where you've listed the pattern. So that's where like an Etsy page would come into play. An Etsy shop is, I would not consider that a landing page. I would consider the SD listing the landing page. That's what I would consider. So I hope this helped kind of clarify landing page versus sales page and answer that question, do I even have any landing pages? Because as quilters, as makers, our business and the way we need to set up our digital presence is slightly different in this industry to make sure that we are communicating our offers effectively for our audience. And our audience is typically not as tech savvy as other audiences. So we do want to make sure it's friendly for them to find what they need and to help them make a decision on whether that product or that service is for them. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe for more.